Recording now. Hi.
Hello, from Mexico City.
This is a kind interview for Bant Mag.
Yes.
So the first question: do you think your music includes any influence from your Turkish roots?
Yes. I mean, I grew up with my father's music because I didn't have my own stereo when I was little. So I drilled a hole into the living room, and I could switch from the living room to my room. So my father was waking me up every Sunday with Turkish music. Zeki Müren, a big idol. He's the Juan Gabriel of Turkey. But he's more glamorous. He's way more glamorous. Can you imagine? By the way, this is my friend Laos. He's doing the interview with me. We're here in Mexico City. And we're all a bit hungover today. I'm sorry.
Okay, next question. Can you tell us about the creation span of your brand new solo album, The Enlightening Machine? What spun you in songwriting?
My initial idea for the new album, this is the promo CD of the new album. My initial idea was to record an album in 1 week because I was really tired of this producing forever and ever and making it sound good. So I recorded 14 songs in 1 week, but it took me 1 year to write the lyrics. Not that my lyrics are very uber smart, but it took me 1 year to write the lyrics and finish the album. But all the tracks on the album were recorded in 1 week.
Okay. So the first single you released from the upcoming album, it's titled Everybody's a Bell. And in your website it's writing that you wrote the lyrics in Mexico.
Yes.
Are the songs in the album emerged in different countries? If so, how did it affect the album?
Well, again, I mean, I recorded the album in Berlin, but the lyrics I started writing here in Mexico and then in Berlin. And I usually like writing when I'm on the train or when I'm on the airplane or something. And yeah.
Okay. So when I listen to your music, I feel like you always seek for your own sound. And you left...
What do I do?
You seek for your own sound. And you left 15 years in your music career. So when you compare the early years and today, what kind of difference do you observe?
Well, I mean, I try not to repeat myself, and which is usually a problem because people expect you to do the same thing over and over again. And with this album, I had a kind of a very special sound in my head, and it was sort of inspired by African Head Charge. It's a band from the 80s, British band. Like it's a band. They sound like it's like a reggae band from the basement, from the depths of hell, kind of. You know, really fucked up rhythm, really polyrhythmic, and so I had this sound in my head, and I wanted to contrast it with very lyrical, very simple songs like piano stuff, and so these are the two components of the album, I would say.
Okay. So you've been busy with different disciplines of art in last years, like theater and opera. Do you see any common parts in your approaches in other disciplines and music?
I've been working for theater a lot, and I realized it's quite difficult to work with a director, I think. So I don't work like, you know, you can't really ask me to write something for a commercial or something, you know, I have to be part of the process. So if I, for example, work for theater, I will be, it has to be live for me. Because, I mean, I think making music for somebody else is more of a discussion, or it's a discourse, and so, yeah. And I mean, to me, all of this is the same. It's just like involving yourself into something, into a new situation. It's the same when I make a new album. I try to create a new situation for myself where I can come up with new ideas, or I try to surprise myself a little bit, you know. Not like, you know, it's so easy to write the same thing over and over, so if you get in the mode of repeating yourself, I just delete it and I do it again until I'm happy. Why? Until I think it's kind of silly, or until I think it's funny. Or...
Okay.